dripping, sweet candy coated honey bar, good looking. The way how you moving, put me in a mood, I'm glad to see you. Your waistline on the baseline, so attractive, I wanna be a captive. I see a smile on your face now, so beautiful, I know you're original.
So come push back on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come wind up on me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance to me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance to me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving.
Come talk to me, girl. Classy and intelligent, are you on the world? I let me sit face to face. Know your feet detention, just had to mention. Your brown eyes, shining bright, so gorgeous and glowing like sunlight. Hear your voice, angelic high, so amazing, I wanna keep this going.
So come push back on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. Come wind up on me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, y'all, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, y'all, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving.
Hey, 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 girl, I wanna take you home with me.
And hey, 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 girl, show you good energy, yeah.
Hey, 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 girl, I wanna treat you right, you see, you see, you see.
Hey, 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 yeah, girl. So come wind back on me, I wanna see if we got good chemistry. And come wind up on me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and you have my attention. And dance for me, baby. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and show off, show off. You have my attention. And dance for me, baby, step on, step out. Keep it moving, we're still grooving. Aye. Cause we're still grooving. Step on, step out. Hey.
I think I'm gonna really give up this life. Let's try to be a better guy, But wait. Man, they got a good girl, and they really feel they go treat you a certain way.
I understand. So what's up with you?
Girls. Sometimes they kind of resolve. I think I can just, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
Hey, give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
how you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long. Forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I'll treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong. I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave. My apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong. I apologize. This is my apology. I was apologize. I was wrong.
Hello?
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You're all amazing, I try to describe. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken. You have shown me light. You ignited all my passions and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful. Power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of The Senate. I'm your host, Neil. My brother, as always, your host, Derek. He's here with me.
Here.
And together, we combine like Voltron to bring you The Senate podcast. Now, well, my brother, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Talk to be nice. How is everything going?
I am well as always. I am here feeling the love and feeling good. Had a good workout today as always. Leg day number 2. That's always interesting stuff. Big up my guy Ryan, trainer. So yeah, man, I had a pretty decent one. I can't complain at all. We've reached the end of the school term, so I'm feeling fantastic about that. So all is right with the world, man. All is right with the world. What is going on with you? Talk to me, man.
My brother, I am well. I am well. I have no real complaints in life. Everything is going pretty well. Just busy. Just got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things in the pipeline with all the various shows, and then because I can't even say my personal career because all kind of is intertwined with me. But
yeah,
you know, life is good, man. Life is good. Life is coming together very nicely. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Derek said, feeling the love, but he's feeling also the love from you because you guys are liking, y'all guys are commenting, y'all are subscribing, y'all are sharing, and we love that. We are getting new people coming in every episode, and you know they're even deciding to comment. So we want that. We encourage that. We want to foster that. Those of you that are not subscribed, hopefully by the end of it, you can consider subscribing and hit the notification so you don't miss anything. We have so many different things in the pipeline that we want to bring to you by the end of the year and going into the new year. So like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. You could dislike, that's fine too. That is allowed. Dislike, you can challenge us on all points. That is fine. We always say keep it respectful and bring facts, not feelings. And yeah, let's build this community. Share it with your friends. Share, and share. All right, I see Ruben in the chat. Good night, Ruben. Denise is here. Romel, Jimmy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone that is joining us here. We really appreciate it. So, Derek, we would have listened to some dulcet voices, some angelic tones of G-Syndicate before we would have started. And for those of you that don't know,
interesting adjective.
Oh boy,
angelic.
I leave that right there. Jennifer, good night.
Leave it there.
Yeah, but Derek, just let everybody know about G-Syndicate. That is your baby. That is your project. Let everybody know about the premier acapella group in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, man. Check out G-Syndicate. You can check us out at gsyndicate6.com. You can also check us out on Facebook. You can Facebook. Instagram is a little different. It's G-Syndicate6, where you got to spell out the word 6.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is with the number. So that's Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I feel like I'm missing one.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You mentioned Instagram. You ain't on Twitter? You on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter, G-Syndicate6.
The website? 6. What about the website?
Gsyndicate6.com, yeah.
Right.
I think that's all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big up Mark. He does a great job managing those things and keeping those things turning over in terms of content and all that. So big respects to Mark. Big up the other guys as well, Kiyomal, Vaden, Brett, and of course, Antonio and my guy Hugh. Big up all the guys, man, doing some great work, getting ready for Christmas. It's a little intense now in terms of the workload. Things starting to really pick up in terms as we hitting the home stretch in the lead up to Christmas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fellas managing, putting in the work, and yeah, man, we just waiting and ready to go.
All right. Well, glad to hear that. So people check out G-Syndicate 6. They're all over the place. Just find them, listen to their music. They're awesome. I truly like them. There are some of my favorite songs in there. Beyond is my favorite, but that is just me. I am, of course, biased. But anyhow, I see Ruben say he can't chat yet. He driving. Ruben, please do not. Just be safe, my brother. Please.
Sounds a little crazy. But...
Yeah. But Ruben has always been a man that.
Where is Ruben now?
Ruben is in well, I know he's based in Barbados, but I know he travels often. So Ruben, you can let us know where you are if you care to, if you don't mind.
That's so funny that Ruben lives in Barbados and I have not seen Ruben since we left school.
Nah, boy, I see Ruben. Oddly enough, sadly enough, the times I saw Ruben were all at the hospital because of his profession or whatever. But all the times I've seen Ruben have been in the hospital, and that is, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but yeah. Hopefully, Ruben boy, you're the last face I see if I ever leave in Earth, so I wouldn't mind that at all. Anyhow, Cherish is here. Good night. Thanks for joining us. Steve Wu is in the house. Good night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, as you know, we do content for you 5 days a week. 2 of those days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do this live stream. Now, on these live streams, before that, Derek will post something on Facebook on our social media pages. Facebook, particularly, as I said. The Senate podcast, you can check us out on Facebook. Pass by, give us a follow, give us a like. And this is not different. Derek would go and he would post something to kind of drum up conversation, get the conversation going and flowing. And this is no different. This one, my brother. Oh, I thought, it's funny, right? They often say that there's a method to our madness, right? And, we are not just coming to push buttons. Sure, pushing buttons happens, but we do not come to push buttons. There's a method to the madness. And, this is obviously no different. My brother, lead us in sermon tonight. Let us know what we will be talking about tonight.
Yeah, man. Tonight we're talking about the Goose and the Gander. That's the title of tonight's show, right? And, everybody knows the expression, what is good for the goose should be good for the gander, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight of the Senate, most of us live in what I like to refer to now as the People's Republic of Barbados. And for as long as I have known myself, visitors to our shores have always remarked about how Bajans are generally friendly people.
Mm-hmm.
As we have become increasingly more Americanized, however, this may or may not be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Like in days of yore, but Bajans are still very quick with a smile and or a witty comment to elicit a smile, right? So before we get cracking here, we got some stuff we need to get into. We got an article I want to read,
Mm-hmm.
and let's deal with that.
This is just let me know which one it is.
Jonah Hill. Let's talk about Jonah Hill.
Let's start with Jonah Hill. Okay, so
let's start with Jonah Hill.
Okay, so tell me when you're ready to go.
Right. So let me just because we had. I am ready to go.
All right, so Jonah is on screen right now.
Yeah, this is an article by Yahoo Life, guys, and it asks, why don't we freak out about fat shaming, guys? Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it says, Jonah Hill shot to the top of Hollywood by playing into the archetype he created for himself, the funny, self-deprecating fat guy. He was a scene stealer in Knocked Up as an overweight stoner. Took a leading man turn in Superbad. Super bad.
Super bad.
As a corpulent, unpopular kid desperate to party. Started as an assistant in Get Him to the Greek and played a wide array of roles in between. But after Moneyball, in which he starred alongside Brad Pitt and scooped up plenty of nominations, his figure started to change and people took notice. Fat jokes became skinny jokes, and Hill's slim down became a hot topic. Like his female cohorts, and unlike his male ones, other than the ridiculously good-looking Zac Efrons and Channing Tatums of the world, questions turned to his diet and exercise regimen, and attention paid to his slimmed-down appearance. But no, after years of keeping the weight off, Hill has reverted to his former physique. Jonah Hill is looking super bad in his latest role, the New York Daily News wrote in an article with the headline, Jonah Hill spotted on the set of latest movie looking noticeably heavier. The story notes that the 31-year-old has gained a reported 70 pounds, clocking in at 270,
Eesh.
and was looking noticeably husky. That's a good piece of weight. Filming Arms and the Dudes in California. Page 6 said that Jonah Hill is now the whale of Wall Street. While OK magazine wrote, Jonah Hill flaunts much bigger frame for new film role as his weight battle continues. Critiquing prominent figures looks is commonplace in the media. Just look at any tabloid for cellulite revealed, saggy skin exposed taglines, but the difference is that men are usually spared the humiliation. Well, tight. But when they do become the subject of widespread hate criticism, it's particularly harsh. Last year, paparazzi pictures of Leonardo DiCaprio's untrimmed belly and man bun on vacation in Bora Bora with a hot 20-something surface. The New York Post asked the great Fatsby, always classy TMZ called him Leonardo DiFabrio.
Wow.
And asked, what isn't Gilbert Grape eating?
Whoa.
Rob Kardashian is a frequent target of these clever but judgmental puns, and even heartthrobs like Ryan Gosling Hugh Grant and Gerard Butler have fallen victim to a poison pen. Like Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a little rough. A little rough.
I guess it is. Depending on how you look at it. Leonardo DiCaprio. Anyhow. But the funny thing is, when these men get fat shamed, is it really fat shaming if no one cares? Other than me, of course.
Of course.
It's like the age-old philosophical question. If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? When a woman is met with similarly slamming commentary, the internet erupts in disgust, coming to that individual's defense. Just look at what happened when Kelly Clarkson's body became the center of attention. A few people spoke their minds, but thousands put them in their place. Kendall Jenner, Selena Gomez, Pink, Rebel Wilson, and more have all become trending topics following their time in the body shaming spotlight. Body shaming, like the comments about Jonah Hill, is harmful and cruel regardless of its form. Skinny shaming, fat shaming, or target women or men. Yeah? Body image expert Heather Quinlan, CSW, tells Yahoo Style, women and men are both impacted by social, cultural, and internal pressures to look a certain way, and for both genders, those pressures may contribute to difficulties with self-esteem, body image, depression, anxiety, etc. But, she explains, there may be greater public outrage because of women are targeted at a greater rate and discussed more prominently. I find that interesting. Anyway. How someone, the public included, reacts to the negativity also plays a part. Quinlan says that men are stereotypically raised to be tough and laugh it off, but it's more socially acceptable for women to acknowledge the potential pain from an insensitive comment. It may be more difficult for a man to admit that his feelings were hurt because someone criticized his appearance, since it's often difficult for men. How someone for men to openly discuss emotional vulnerability and self-esteem, she says. Until the same firestorm flares up when men are unfavorably assessed on a large scale, male fat shaming, and they will continue unregulated and swept aside as if it's not as damaging as its female counterpart. So that is an article from Yahoo, right? Why we don't freak out about fat shaming guys. And I found that particularly interesting as a discussion. Let's go and look at another article. This one is by the New York Post, Neil. For those of you who sent it tonight, this is an article by the New York Post. Be on screen?
Yes, sir.
Plus size Hooters in booty shorts spark debate. We are sexy and confident. They're serving up thick thighs, breasts, and wings, and the thick girls want in. Fried chicken chain Hooters is in the thick of yet another social media beef. This time, the restaurant has been placed on a cyber rotisserie spit in the debate over whether its 420 franchisers should begin hiring full-figured women to sling their world-famous wings while donning their signature skimpy uniforms. Plus-size Hooter girls, very interesting. An intrigued Twitter user wrote Thursday, responding to a viral picture of a plus-size influencer China Turner and her 6 equally statuesque friends dressed as sexy Hooters staffers. Let me make sure that I am going to write this. But the band of buxom beauties from Hattiesburg, Mississippi isn't employed by Hooters. In fact, they were only wearing the brand's titillating togs as a group Halloween costume. My girls and I wanted to make a statement with our Halloween look this year, Turner, 30, told the Post. A message deeply woven into her body positivity platform, Big Dolls Empowerment. Hooters typically discriminates against bigger women, but I figured showing out in the Hooters uniform would help spread the message that you don't have to be a size 2 to do you in a sexy and confident way. My girls and I wanted to make a statement with our Halloween look this year, Turner. Yeah, we read that already. Turner and her tribe of curvy cohorts. You with me, Neil?
Yeah. Okay. There was a picture and everything. Okay, got you.
Yeah. Turner and her tribe of curvy cohorts purchased the eatery's unmistakable hip-hugging neon orange shorts and low-cut tank tops as a set for about $60 each on Amazon. On Sunday, they slipped into the fits and headed down to their local Hooters where they posed for their would-be trending snapshot. And once online, onlookers caught a glimpse of the voluptuous diva's digital demands for more body-inclusive Hooters girls erupted. The world's first plus-size Hooters just opened up. I am on my way to win Customer of the Year, New York TikTok influencer Jerron Furches joked in the caption of the viral clip featuring Turner's Hooters photo. The Bronx Natives video, posted Thursday, has garnered more than 5.6 million views. Hooters, which found itself in the center of the internet's ire in October, are owing to its since rescinded mandate that their petite, albeit shapely staffers wear cross-string shorts, did not immediately respond to the post's inquiry as to whether it has a branch that specifically employs curvaceous waitresses. But Furch's trending TikTok sparked a deluge of responses from audiences weighing in on the plus-size Hooters argument. I'm losing my mind over the plus-size Hooters. I've never wanted to go to effing Hooters so bad in my life. In fact, I've never wanted to go to Hooters in my life, but I do know, an approving Twitter user wrote. Another in-favor tweeter said, I'm happy to see black, confident plus-size sisters represent. Legs, thighs, arms, and butts, and all. Body shaming a person won't make you look good. Whether it was a joke or real, they pulled it off. Your approval wasn't and is never needed. However, some ruthless keyboard critics condemned the idea of Hooters onboarding servers of varying sizes, spewing hate and vitriol at the women. Yeah? Fat women are gross. Stop eating, you fat pig, one hateful commenter tweeted.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Oh my God.
They eat the wings for you, wrote a shameless body shamer.
Jesus.
Hooters corporate going to send them a cease and desist, penned another. So far, Hooters has yet to openly comment on its most recent controversy. But Turner, noting the mostly positive feedback her post has amassed, says the restaurant chain would be wise to begin adding bigger women to its menu of mouth-watering delights. And to her Hooters haters, she's happily serving them a hefty helping of screw you. Now, we all know, I may be agents in CA in a little bit. One of the first things they say is, oh, you see it's so long. You get it very big. Well, for those of us to whom it would apply, I don't think you really get that, Neil.
I got that up to this weekend.
All right. Good for you.
But but you see, don't let me put myself in I am getting fat for me. Let me put it like that.
Right. We all got different body type.
I'm not getting fat by the true sense of the word, but I got a belly.
Right. So at least you get it. That means you're coming out in life, man.
Yeah.
Huh? I never have spoken earlier about the comments that people would make, and Bajans tend to be very friendly. That is not one of the comments that tends to evoke a smile. You see, ladies and gentlemen, weight is usually a very touchy subject. And in these times, we have the term fat shaming and body shaming, which makes the subject even more sensitive. So trust and believe tonight, ladies and gents, your senators are going to attempt. We are going to make a valiant effort to treat this topic with as much sensitivity as we can. We can still tell you the truth, rest assured, but we will try our best to be very sensitive to the topic. But Neil, what I have noticed over the years, where that particular comment about you're getting very big is concerned, one, or people get a pass to make that comment. I guess people thinking about the olds and respect your elders and all that. So
whoever come up, you got to take.
Yeah, you got to take that. And two, this kind of violence, and I use the word violence, usually goes towards men, from men and women, but it rarely, if ever, goes towards women. At least not openly, right? We all know that we would get and we would whisper behind our hands. A third party, and we talk about how how big the lady in question is getting.
Yep.
But we rarely do it in her face. We do it when she's out of earshot.
Yep.
And I find that the term fat shaming only applies when women are the subject. Right? Much like the article we talked about just now with Jonah Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Women are even allowed, Neil, to point out men's weight gain and obesity. Yes, I am using the word obesity. I know that that's a curse word for some people, but they can use that word tonight. I have heard with my own 2 ears, a woman told a friend of mine, "Call blind, your belly very big. You breathing."
Jeez.
And she said it in a bar full of people.
Goodness.
No, as hilarious and as accurate as the description was,
Oh dear.
I've come to realize that these insults tend to be one-way traffic. Because, I mean, how dare you say something like that to a woman, you know what I mean? Now, in the article I read earlier, the writer attempted to highlight the double standard in our responses to these incendiary headlines in print media based on whether the subject was male or female. And now, I don't know if you were paying attention or if you noticed, but there were some differences in how the 2 articles were handled, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
The Whale of Wall Street.
Yeah, in terms of how the language used, right?
Brother.
Media houses are allowed a little bit more latitude and creativity in their wordplay. The things like Leonardo DiFabrio, love that one, and the Great Fatsby. What I particularly loved about the Great Fatsby title is that it was written by the New York Post, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate tonight, the New York Post is a very media house that wrote the second article that I read, that they referred to the Hooters girls as plus-sized, buxom beauties, vivacious divas, and all kinds of very
kind
and colorful euphemisms, right?
Very, very
now,
kind.
I need to make the point here. Right? That women will tell you what they think about you, gentlemen, by their weight and their attitude. We had this discussion earlier today in another forum, right? So men, you need to pay attention to what is being said to you. Black men in general, and men within the Caribbean context specifically, we are famous for saying, "Man, she's this and she's that, but she's XYZ, ABC, but check she ass, boy, ass nice, boy." Yeah, sure. We've all done that. I've done it myself on occasion. And because we place so much emphasis on booty, much like Felice Johnson. Much like Felice Johnson. Now I want you to be critical, right, Neil? And I know that Felice Johnson, those of you who are familiar with the Boondocks would understand the Felice Johnson reference. And you would understand Felice Johnson said that booty was more important than air. Booty was more important than breathing. He was in prison, by the way.
He's a real man.
Yeah, he was in prison. Let's put that context. And he said that booty was more important than air and breathing.
I like booty.
But a lot of us men, we have that very similar approach. That booty is that important to us. And because we have placed so much emphasis on it, even if she has booty do, for those of you who don't know what booty do is when her stomach sticks up more than her booty do. Right? Can't remember what comedy that was from. Yeah? We tend to be cool with it. within the Caribbean country. Right? So in essence, then, we men have to shoulder some responsibility for encouraging obesity. Yes, I use that word in our women. Because at the end of the day, they know somebody can hit it. They will always be able to get sex when they want it. They may not be able to get sex from the people they want to get it from, but if they need it scratched, they can get it scratched. And because we as men, we so thirsty. Sorry, we take out the age. We so thirsty. We are willing to put up with a lot of ignorance sometimes just to get some action.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies, this is where the conundrum comes for you. Because a lot of you can say, somebody like it.
Somebody can hit it.
Somebody can hit it. But then you're upset because somebody come and fold you up like laundry, keep it trucking. But that man ain't necessarily coming and sticking up. That man ain't necessarily coming and saying, well, let me build something together. And the fella that you want to do that, he don't make coming. Because we say all the time, right, Neil, a man will hit a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 2 out of 10, if you think you can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But we building with? Who you building with? We taking out. We courting strong. That's where you got to ask yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, Neil, we had a new contributor to our chat on Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Abby, bigger Abby.
Bigger Abby, shout out Abby.
She made the point. Right? She made the point that words matter. Right?
She did.
Ergo. I find it amusing, the different descriptions that were used in the articles. When we talk about men and women, I'll be talking about body shaming, body positivity, whatever you want to use, whatever term you want to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, men are fat and obese, overweight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women are called full-figured,
plus size,
curvaceous.
Never heard plus size man yet.
Never heard of a plus size. I say all that to say there is no coddling when it comes to men and their feelings.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
So, gentlemen, you have to man up. Yes, I'm saying that to you. Man up and do what you must to be the best version of you for you. Why? Why? People generally don't care about men's feelings. Real talk. I said what I said.
Shout out Austin.
So let me repeat myself. People generally don't care about men's feelings. So when it comes to this fat shaming thing, we as men need to get ourselves together and be the best version of ourselves for ourselves. Because we don't get the luxury of getting sex if we ain't in any shape. As a matter of fact, some of us are in shape. I still can't get in action.
Factual.
But a woman will always have somebody that is going to come over, beat the brakes off of she, and roll out. You, however, some jerkins, make it work.
Jerkins for the jerkins. Shout out Asta.
Shout out Asta. Jerkins for the jerkins.
I see some people in chat. Shout out Erica. Good night. I see Abby. Abby, good night. Thanks for joining us again. I think I missed somebody else. Rian, good night. Thanks for joining us. I see Erica.
Happy to see the ladies in the chat.
No, and they're vocal. I really appreciate it. I really glad to see Abby again. I really like that. We could have the discourse, we could disagree, but it doesn't mean that, you disregard us because there was dissent.
Yeah, some people. Yeah, there have been some ladies who passed through. They like what was being said and they rolled out. But hey,
yeah,
it happens, right?
Some people didn't get past Facebook.
It's true. But you know, gentlemen, please, yeah, you do not have the same options that women have. In this case, it is truly a case of it not being what is good for the goose and good for the gander. So you need to take care of yourself, get yourself in order. I say all the time, round is not a shape. Nobody ain't telling you that you plus size man, yeah, or a curvaceous man, a full figured man.
We got big and tall. That's the best they can do for me. Big
So the
and
best thing
tall.
to do is big and tall. Yeah. Otherwise, you just fat. You just obese. And guess what? Men and women will tell you that. So men, get yourself in order.
To your face
Ladies,
too.
get yourself in order too.
Please.
Yeah. If you want something more than somebody coming in and beating braids off you, folding you up like laundry at 2:37 a.m., if you want something more than that from your relationships, you gotta get yourself in order too. You don't really talk to women because they know they say that you can't tell women what to do and you got agency of your parts and all that stuff. But you can offer a little advice.
I can talk to them though. I know what the boy tell you. You can tell me not to talk to
A
me.
little, I can offer a little brotherly advice. Get
Very well.
yourself in order, right? Again, I know that there's a lot of talk about body positivity and you know loving yourself, flaws and all that stuff. But I put it to you this way: I submit to you. If you want the best for yourself, that includes getting in shape. Ladies, round is not a shape, and I straight up, round is not a shape, and it's going to require some effort to get the weight down and to keep it down, to get it off and keep it off. Because the reality is, it's going to be work. It's going to be hard work.
Hard.
My mother would tell you straight up, the weight don't come off, the weight went on. My trainer would tell you that the weight don't come off, the weight went on. It's going to require you.
It's going sweet, 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 boy. My weight went on pancakes and milkshakes. My went on sweet, sweet, sweet. But you know, coming off
Dang.
gonna be rough.
Problems, right? And you really know you got to make some time for yourself. Carve out some time where you say, look, this is what you can do. Half or 45 minutes, an hour a day. I say, look, I am committing to my physical health. Because at the end of the day, when I started training, I want to look good in my clothes. Right? I want to look good in my clothes. That was my goal, to look good in my clothes. At this point, that's still a goal. But I intend to be the sexiest man in Bart.
No, that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna be second sexiest, brother. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna be second
That's only
sexiest.
because you got more hair than me.
Well,
but
come on, though. Idris, Seal and Tyrese and them men making a case for you. I mean, you Michael Jordan thing, making sport. Like, I'll put product in my hair, make it curly and thing.
All right, no problem. We duke it out.
Yeah, we
right?
fight.
So, I want to maintain a certain standard of life, a certain way of living. So, it is incumbent upon me to take care of myself. And I'm putting that out there to men and women under the sound of my voice.
Yeah. Bart gonna be late, Aston. No, Aston was saying Bart gonna be late. Sorry, Derek. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't get that.
Yeah, Bart.
Do not take up the position of, and this is for you ladies, I can get somebody can come and hit this here. Yeah, they can come and hit it, but then they're gonna do what they're gonna roll out and left you there all alone by your lonesome self. You know what I mean? All alone by her. We get Keisha in the crank early, man. We get Keisha up in here. All alone by her lonesome self. They can come and hit it and left you like that. And you don't want that. You want something a little bit more stable, something a bit more long term. And it's going to require you putting in some work, getting in the gym. You can go eat a little differently. That's just the reality. And especially as you get older, your metabolism slows down, all that. That's how it is. Men, stop just trying to hit any and everything.
Gee, lyrics, you little. Oh, say it again, Derek. Say it again. Oh,
stop
say it again.
Trying to hit any and everything.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Because you encouraging foolishness too.
Yes.
If you want the best for yourself, it's going to include a woman that looks a certain way next to you. Yeah, I get it. We visual, ladies, we visual, y'all visual too, ladies. We get past it. Everybody's eat with the eyes. So if you as a man want a woman that look good, you ain't gonna want a man that look good too. So everybody get yourself together. Let me stop this thing about body positivity and I could be who I want to be. It's about the person inside and all that. Yeah, it's about the person inside, but somebody attracted the packaging first. Nobody ain't seeing you and seeing you insides. Nobody don't look at you and say, wow, she has immaculate character.
Immaculate character don't get it most of we would. I can promise you that.
Straight up. And this insistence on men are shallow and need to be more receptive, that ain't gonna happen. That is not going to happen. We all know when people are physically attractive.
Shoot,
whether we want to admit it or not.
That's where this got a list when the year come. That everybody's be following about. And everybody's just sharing about Idris and Chris Hemsworth and Brad Pitt. Let me keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck. We all know when somebody is physically attractive. I am not saying that everybody's supposed to be a size 2, as the lady said in the article. But certainly, you can work, put in that effort to be the best version of yourself. Men are talking to you especially because when you saucy, and they saying this to you, man, when you saucy, nobody is looking at you. As a matter of fact, even when you ain't saucy.
It don't matter, Derek. It don't matter. It don't matter if you saucy or not. Be the best. Not to cross you, but Erica says it here best. Some men like curves, some men like slim. Can't focus on pleasing men. You will never win. Gotta look good for yourself. Got to feel good for yourself. That is what attracts confidence, and that is a fact. Because no,
I ain't so sure, but it's I don't want to say that confidence attracts people. I don't want to say that at all because there was a girl went to school with us, Neil. Not gonna put her name out here, put her on Front Street like that, but very, very quiet girl, and everybody knew she was attractive, right? Everybody knew she was attractive. She didn't speak to many people, but everybody knew that she was hotness. You know what I mean? She didn't come over as very confident either, but everybody and the aunt knew that she was hotness, right? So at the end of the day, let me not try to fool ourselves that physical attractiveness does not matter. It does.
Oh, it does. It does. Punto final. It does. It does.
It does. For men and women.
It does. Shoot, I got a formula dedicated to it.
There you go. So I will co-sign, I ain't gonna co-sign the last part of it, but I will co-sign the beginning part of it. When you say you gotta be the best version of yourself for you.
Do for you.
Yeah.
Men and women do for you.
In 2018, Neil, I looked at a picture of myself in 2018. And I want to say about 260 pounds, 260, somewhere around there. But I was not in like the best physical shape. I looked pretty terrible, right? And I remember when I was like gigging and stuff like that, I would get a lot of back pain. We got to perform for long periods. We're doing choreography, and I find that I was winded from doing choreography. You know what I mean? And I know that I used to struggle comparatively to later, like 2019. I knew I was struggling because I was out of shape. You know what I mean? And you will find daily tasks become a little bit more difficult when you're out of shape. So that's why I'm saying to everybody tonight, right? Get yourself in the best physical shape that you can. I ain't telling you to compete for the show. I used to go tell Ryan so regular. I ain't compete. The shows I do is be singing. Like the shows I do. I ain't going to take all my shit, well. I mean, if I know I was the stage, but you know what I mean? But I ain't going to pose in front of the judges. But certainly improving yourself and getting yourself in the best shape that you can relative to your age and stuff like that, age and body type. I don't think you could go wrong with that. But to sit back and say, well, this way is take me as I am, is foolhardy and lazy, in a word. And there's no pill, there's no surgery for laziness.
Just hard work.
Yeah, that's my submission for the night.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the Senate podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. We have a lot of content coming out. As it is, we do content for you 5 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We do the shorts. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have this space, the long form content of the live stream at 8 p.m. Barbados time. So yeah, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Subscribe. And you could dislike too, that's fine. You could challenge us. We welcome the challenge always. Just bring facts, not feelings, and be respectful. Now, here's my supposition here. I posit to you, Derek, that first things first, I do agree with Erica, by and large, where everybody should be taking care of themselves. Yes, everybody want to look good, right? We all know what look good. Trust me when they tell you, if you have a woman that is, or a man, let's be quite honest, if there was a pill, one pill that made you be in physical peak fitness, you got six pack, got the muscles, you look aesthetically pleasing for your gender, right? I guarantee you that a lot of people be walking about fit. Yep. A lot. All this talk about hormones, all this talk about illnesses, all this talk about all types of things. A lot of people be walking about looking good. Why? Because people genuinely want to be accepted by society and want to look good. No, I'm not saying there is no merit in the body positivity movement, because there are some people, some women that they literally, because of how they're we know a woman there, we talked about it earlier. Yeah. There's a woman that went to school with us. She has always been a plus size woman. From the time immemorial, she has been a plus size woman. That's just how she stay. Some people have glandular problems. Some people have thyroid problems. Some people have issues. We understand that. We are not talking about that. We're talking
and that particular lady, Neil, her mother was a big woman as well.
Right. As far as I remember, I think everybody in her family was plus size, right? Her dad and everything like that. But the point is that we have to understand a few things here. One, everybody want to look good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to look sexy, go on a tight full figure clothes and everything like that, right? Two, everybody want to be in peak physical health. Nobody want to be winded going upstairs. When basketball start, but no, yesterday I bought a pair of jeans. I was going out to a concert, a church function, right? I bought a pair of jeans there that in 2018 I could have grabbed up a whole piece sold up. Today I could not even button it, big man. I could not
skinny jeans in, man. Don't dig.
Cheese on bread, but it was cutting the circulation. You understand? And I literally said this ain't gonna work with me. This is not it. Because he plays a casual for me, or I thought he was gonna play a pass.
I got you covered, dog. I organize you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work with me.
Right. So I put on his jeans, go on a big bunch of it. People can look at me and don't say that I fat. Right? People can look at me and think, but for me, how I look with my shirt off, I don't like the look of it. I'm not comfortable. So I'm gonna take care of myself. And that's another thing too. For me personally, me seeing a good looking woman that is in shape, that is fit, tells me that she has a commitment and dedication to herself. You know that? She has a level of commitment and dedication to something. That informs me that maybe she can have a level of commitment and dedication to a relationship or to her whatever. But when you see somebody that Rihanna is a perfect example of this. Rihanna and her brother. For a time, I know her brother Corey, since I was about 11. Corey one day wake up and he have muscles, but that's another story for another time. But when Corey, around like age 17 or whatever, started getting muscular and whatever like that, he maintains a level of physique. His sister's the same thing. They maintain a level of physique. That should,
Neil, I always found it very annoying that, like, I know Corey to be a guy who consumes a lot of alcohol, but I've never seen my belly.
Nah,
I found that was an annoying thing.
You see, my boy,
just thought I put that in there so Rihanna could let him know for me.
No. King is the biggest myth walking boat. You see, a lot of people that see the alcohol and drinking, they partying, right? But the boy don't see how the man diet, how he's drink water, in his day-to-day life. The man is really committed to his body. Don't get tired. a lot of people that see Corey out and partying and see the man drinking like a whole gallon or something and be like, cheese on bread. That man, I don't understand. But understand partying is a very small part of his life. So in his day-to-day life, he maintains a healthy lifestyle. He's Rian could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's vegan now. Drinks a lot of water. I mean, yeah, he's
Most
still
frustrating thing.
I mean, he's still. I mean, hey, you know what? I get over it. One, yeah, right. He meatless, right? He meatless nowadays. So, he now has meatless days, not full vegan. Okay, but yeah, Corey's living that lifestyle, right? Corey lives a lifestyle. When Corey goes out, Corey enjoys his life. However, Corey, when he cooking at home, when he is preparing meals, when he's at work or whatever, the man ain't got like a ramacote in his hand and eating a cheeseburger, like, you know. So like, Corey, don't watch Corey, because Corey is a man that one day maybe was at BCC. Corey talk about, yeah, man, again, I work out here. You remember Kwame that went to school with me?
Yeah.
Right. You might see again in the road and work out with Kwame. Man went down there, come back. Corey had muscles. We get 6 spots from him. Like literally, that was a Friday, man, come to school Monday. Got 6 spots. Corey roll up to bed with abs.
Yeah, then jeans.
That is, he's just, God bless him with physical gifts. But the point I'm trying to make, the gifts from the father. What I'm trying to say now is that we have to be very careful on. I was making the point. Everybody want to look good. Everybody wants to be in good peak physical health. But to me, I find commitment sexy. I find dedication sexy. I don't know. Like if you committed to your health, you're committed to your passions, you're committed to your dreams. I love that. That is something that tells me, okay, this is someone that I could get into something meaningful and long lasting. Right? It shows that you're about something. So I would say that it is important that, going back to the issue now about what's good for the goose, good for the gander, it is rather interesting that we and I understand a lot of people can say, no, Marlon Miller, good night. And I know a lot of people can say, you know, that women, you know, if we go by biological makeup, women are more emotional than men. Men have thick skin, etc. I saw Erica made the point earlier that she said men don't really vocalize their insecurities, which men you need to start doing, right? You don't have to do it to the world and sundry. You don't have to do it on social media. You don't even have to do it to your boys, but you have to find that outlet to say, you know what? Here are my insecurities. Or be honest with yourself. You look in the mirror and you see that you got some extra pounds. You can deal with that. If you look at your teeth, if you look at your face, your skin, trust me, they got a cure for everything now. They got a procedure for everything. So men need to start vocalizing insecurities and everything like that, right? Also too, with the language, because we men do not vocalize anything, because we are not as emotional as women, or we don't put ourselves out there like women, right? In terms of vulnerability and everything like that. Does not mean that I want to be called fat though. It does not mean that Derek wants to be called, you know, obese. We don't want to hear those things either. Probably again as big as ever. Since COVID, I ain't gonna lie, throughout my whole life, I've never heard it a lot. But I've heard it more in the last year than I have in my entire life. Everybody know me, I was always a skinny guy. But COVID, back hurting, can't play basketball, can't be active, stress and, you know, damnation. But the point is, we don't want to hear that we fat neither. Nobody wants to hear that the fat. But let's be honest though, Derek. Fat is a word. Fat is a descriptive word. Yeah. My son would say that somebody is fat.
Yeah.
And he does not mean anything ill by it. We would have to tell him, well, you know, just time and place, you know. If you don't know somebody, you call them fat. You know, if you're describing someone, you will call them fat. But you don't go and tell somebody, you fat. You don't do that. But fat is a word. Fat is a word, right? So we're trying to demonize the word fat so that when somebody is called fat, you know, we say, my Derek, man, got this girl here, remember so-and-so. Example, case in point. Today, the group chat, a picture was posted, and the man was like, "Boy, that person get big. That person get put on some weight. Person get fat." Right? No, we are not going to go up to the woman and say, "Child, boy, you get fat. You get big as ever." We ain't going to do that because we know a time and place. We have that. But people that would hear the conversation or would have read that conversation would have said, "How when I could go and call the woman fat? Oh, she don't know she going through this and that." Look, yo, the woman is fat. She fat. Until Oxford tell me that the word fat has been taken out of the dictionary and the word fat has been cancelled, then I'm not afraid of the word fat. So let us not get down in demonizing words. Yes, there are people that are mean. People are mean to all. But don't let me demonize individual words because it offends our sensibilities. Yeah, when it has literally done nothing. Second is women. Derek says that he don't normally have advice for women and everything like that, but I personally believe that this space is to make people better, and the only way men can be better versions of themselves, particularly heterosexual men, is if women too become the better versions of themselves. Yeah, I understand food tastes good. I like food too. You know, everybody like to cook. People don't like to exercise. Exercise is hard, grueling work.
Believe it. Believe it.
Hard, grueling work. But in the end, you have to, Derek said it perfectly, you have to want better for yourself. For me personally, going to the gym is not about me looking good. You know why I go to the gym? For my mental. Derek, you put up something early on, early this year about going to the gym is not really about, it's basically about competing with the man in the mirror, the person in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go, you focus for 1.5 to 2 hours on something, you know, clear your mind, set the tone for the rest of the day, or to get your mind in a certain level of health and optimization, and then you can move from there. What's the benefit? You're gonna look good. You can be healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. You can start to make better choices with your eating. But what you will not do is feel winded, pop down. You look good in your clothes. People can give you compliments. Right? So go to the gym, yo. Women go to the gym. Men go to the gym. Eat healthy. I ain't telling one of the, well, Derek said, the boy want to Miss Barbados. You again to meet the body beauty standard. You doing it for yourself. Erica said it. You are doing it for yourself. Right? It is rather important if you, and that's another thing too. Yes, we are visual creatures as men. But I believe personally that it goes beyond that if you're looking for a potential mate and wife. To see a woman that takes care of herself, to say, okay, that person has a level of respect and dedication to themselves that shows me that they love themselves, meaning that I have to come with a level of respect and love for them too. When you come about the place like in any sort of way, you know, ain't taking care of yourself and this and that and that, what does it show you? It shows you that the person ain't really about taking care of themselves. They're really about much. So I know that's my piece for now. Hey, let me deal with this man here that coming in here.
We get invaded again.
Yeah. Okay, no.
What was say?
Okay, go ahead.
Right, Ian?
Mm-hmm.
What was say? When you see someone, right, and I find men do it a little bit more than women. A man will see a woman that look a certain way, and the man can tell himself, you know what? In order for me to step to this woman, I have to have certain things in place.
Oh.
A man will know that.
Yo.
So a man will know that we are really being invaded, Neil.
Brother, man, I here dealing with this here, this man, and I know, I seen it. Like,
yeah. But yeah, a man will know that I can't step to a woman that look a certain way unless I myself look a certain way, unless I, you know, operating on a particular level, right? So men understand that because we've had those reality checks throughout life. I'm sure we know from school that certain girls we could not step to.
Wasting time.
Because it's a waste of time. If you weren't one of the popular fellas at school, we country school is very average guys. And my boy, they check if we that get away.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
The boy check if we that get away.
Nope.
So we come through very, very average. I don't know if my man Salman in the chat tonight, but Salman was one of the star athletes.
Yeah.
So he had the pick of the girls, you know what I mean? And you learn early in life, all right, I gotta elevate myself in order to step to somebody on that level.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to bear that in mind, right? Because at the end of the day, the marketplace is still a marketplace, right? You still gotta compete for the people that you want. So if you, ladies, if you go mad again every morning going to the gym, and you just when you get, you tell you, yeah, babes, I'm going to the gym, and you like, all right, see you when I get back. All right. And he get back and you just stay laying in your bed and you go work, you come home, you say, my honey, you're gonna play a little football or something, so what you doing? I'm going here, so I watch little days, but days don't show no more.
Days don't date yourself.
My I can just breeze here so and wait till you come back. And she just there chilling. And because we are wired the way we are, I know fat shaming, body shaming is a thing. A man doesn't want to say it to his woman, well, look, babes, we can do what they say here. There's a little extra 5 pound here, a little extra 10 pound here. You know what I mean? And there's no real way, sensitive way to say that, particularly for a man, right? Particularly for a man. We got a video, Neil. I want us to run the video.
All right, we ain't get to the comment section yet.
Well, I see you there, so trying to out some fires. So you want me to get down there first? Let me go in the comment section and come back. And give you some time to out them fires. Let me just find this video for you so that you know which one I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And let me dive in the chat while you do that, right?
All right. Okay, this one. So let me
dive in the chat.
All right. So I got this video queued up already. Actually.
All right, cool.
So you want me to? What you want me to do?
Let me just deal with the comments first.
Right, and then we could go to that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Riyadh says, I feel like if I go to the gym and take care of myself as best I can, I think you as a man should too. That's only fair. I think that's only right.
Mm-hmm.
Fergie says, again here, get in shape too. Operation Get Abs in Motion. Yeah. You don't need a 6-pack, but go and play basketball or football or something. Yeah, man. Jennifer says when she gets her new car. Yeah.
Hold on there. I just want to make a public appeal here. Mia Amora Motley, you're right honorable Prime Minister.
Yeah.
I see that you're Kadir. I see you're allowing the fetting. I see my mom crank start got a little get together there. So yeah.
For real.
For real. Right? I see you're allowing the party. Consider the guys that play sports, man.
Yeah, man. I love the
struggling.
Please.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Asta says Barb gonna be lit. That's a fact. Romel says that we're gonna be fighting for second and third spot. All right, you know, Romel is a gym man, so got you, Romel.
Well, let me get it.
Yeah, let me get it. Steve says, serious question: is the body positivity flag still flowing as high/hard when they're no longer plus size, or is the battle mainly for those who remain? That's an interesting question because Rebel Wilson, who was mentioned in the article, Rebel Wilson, she went on a weight loss journey, and then, you know, people turned on her, said that she was no longer an advocate for body positivity. Who else? Adele was called out for her weight loss as well. So the thing about it,
which is crazy to me, yo.
The thing about you are attacking people for getting into shape. I find that like amazing,
insane.
Yeah. Riyadh says, although weight is not an end all and be all, as we age, sickness happens, and I hope love would outweigh the idea of weight. Example, women can get thyroid issues that causes you to gain weight. Then what? Yeah, but that's different. We ain't talking about issues that are glandular or anything like that. We're talking about people that just, you know, refuse to do anything. And this is the way we like to look at it, right? Remember our guy Moxie was having a really hard time. And then we share this with y'all because, you know, shoot, Moxie's our guy. He might be in the chat here watching video. I remember Moxie was having a real hard time being motivated to come out and play a basketball and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I remember somebody said to him, you know, it is better for you to come out now and do something, get moving, than to have your doctor tell you You got to go and exercise.
Wow.
And I want to submit that to everybody in chat tonight. It is better for you to get up and do something on your own than for your doctor to mandate that you have to do something. Because when you get to the point where your doctor says to you, you got to exercise 2-3 days a week, 3-4 days a week, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I mean? See Marcus in the chat, boy. Big up Mark, man.
Wait, man.
Good guy.
Man with a BMI over 28. I said I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. I just had to do it.
But Mark is a guy, he and I, we have fought the weight thing for years. But Mark is a man that would get out and run.
Mark work
5
twice.
or 6K very nicely.
Mark work out twice a day, sorry.
Yeah,
Twice a
so
day.
Mark is a guy playing that. And he can also appreciate that. Yeah, it ain't easy, it's work, but you gotta do it, right? Aston says respect your wood. Correct.
Wow.
Which is what you polish it on occasion and stay to yourself. Lord have mercy. Erica says some men like curves, some men like slim. We can't focus. Right, we handled that comment already. Rihanna says I am not attracted to plus size guys. Most women aren't. That's the reality. Aston says, but the thing is that an oatmeal woman gonna get
Aston so hard with the quotes. The man so bad with him.
an oatmeal woman gonna get the work. An oatmeal guy ain't getting any forward. If you just average as a man, ain't nothing for you. And that's a fact. Yeah, but confidence is not always loud. But confidence is definitely present. Jimmy says, more importantly, a healthy person has a better chance of fighting disease, even today's disease du jour. Yeah. Yeah. Ray, good to see Ray in the house. And Ray is saying, I'm not discriminating against any size. No need for a man or woman to be slim and trim. I just want to say effort is attractive. I feel that needs to be said. Don't starve yourself, but be consistent. Yeah, the effort is consistent. Once you're consistent with the effort, there's only today we said this in another chat. It is very rare that somebody puts in work and doesn't see results. The challenge is putting in the work over an extended period of time. That is the difference. That's the real challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jennifer says, trust me, Wendy, going upstairs ain't cool. My reality, yeah, it happens. I mean, from the time you see that, that's usually a good indicator that you gotta get moving and start doing some stuff. Abby says, I think y'all need to make a clear differentiation between healthy and attractive. There's a difference. Yes, there is. But the attractiveness is going to vary based on body types and stuff like that.
Health is universal.
Yeah, health is health. Yeah. Aston says some people bless that sort of way though, and some people curse, eat one donut and inflate. Yeah, I can so relate to that.
I've always been blessed. I just want to point out, I've always been blessed that for me, I am the opposite of people like you and Mark. Like, to put on weight, I've always been underweight, and to put on weight has always been a struggle. Unless, of course, you got a bad back, you can't play basketball, you can't go to the gym. I am trying milkshake and pancake recipes for my that would do it.
Yeah, Erica says she's on her own weight loss journey. It is not easy. You have to,
hard work, and discipline,
self-motivated. You got to want it. And what I would suggest too, for those of you on your weight loss journey, I would suggest you get a trainer, right? Why? That trainer is going to keep you accountable, right? That trainer is going to ensure that you come and you put in the effort. When I started training, when they got back on the thing, on the wagon, if you want to put it, in 2018. I was training by myself. I knew what to do. I was training for years. It was cool. But when I switched to actually getting around to like oversee what I was doing, it took things to a different level, right? Also for because you have invested and you have put your money into this personal trainer thing, you don't want to waste your money. So you're going to put in that effort, right? So get a trainer. Okay. There you go. Correct. So invest our money in a trainer, a good one, because we got some trainers that we know you could, some people be working out the trainer, and they could as well put the money in the trainer gallery and keep it trucking. But that's another story for another time. Get a trainer that is going to push you, a trainer that is going to ensure that he holds you accountable. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want that, check out Twin Gym.
Oh, my audio drop out. Sorry. I forgot I was drinking water. All right. All of what Derek said is what he said just now. Yeah, sorry.
Rihanna says you have to find time to take care of yourself. Exercise should be seen as a part of life, like eating and breathing fast. 30 minutes a day can make a world of difference. You feel better generally. That's gospel. And some women that throw away men that just get up every day and go to work, which should be the most attractive thing. Yeah, but we know how it goes. There's that, and then there's other things. Erica, all being said, I still feel overweight women got it harder than overweight men. That is not the case. The world puts a lot more pressure on you, I suppose. So they put pressure on overweight women, they ignore overweight men. And she said, we're surrounded by ridiculous beauty standards.
I guess
in the dating world.
Yeah,
we can agree on that. If they're a fat man willing to spend money, still got it easier than a big girl with money or broke. As everybody better get forward.
We don't do bad.
See Kevin Manning in the house.
Shout out Kevin, man.
He say he's on the weight loss journey as well. Steve says got some trainers out there that can't see God's face. That is a fact, Steve. And yeah, as I said, spare thought for the body, man. Yeah, man.
I slim fat.
Yeah, there'll always be a guy that's out there that's gonna say, you know, shoot, Mark, Neil, and myself, we know we got a partner, or is Colonel.
Colonel.
No, Colonel's a man I have seen on bicycle. That's his only mode of transportation. I've seen Colonel on bicycle in St. Andrew. He lives in town. I've seen Colonel on bicycle.
And he was right here by me and Spike Stone, so
I've seen him in the furthest parts of the country. But Colonel likes his women at 250 pounds plus.
Man, tell me if you come. The man told me to my face, because the man asked me one time we used to play basketball. Very fit man, you know. To this day, the man still rather fit. And I asked the man straight, Colonel, you tend to like them a certain size, man. You know, how come is that? You know? Colonel said it's just, you know, he always like big women, he always like plus size women. He wants to look, if you come around here under 200 pounds, he ain't want nothing to do you. In fact, he's walked with a scale. You got a scale for you. As you get about 295 to 1, if you get about 195, 190, my man telling you it's time to get a meal.
Straight up.
I think Mark was there too. You can ask Mark.
Yeah. So I just made that point. There will always be a man who's gonna say, yeah, I bought that life. But when it comes to big guys, even if they're willing to pay, some women will rob them. Some women will take their money. But ain't nobody sticking around a guy that, you know, just out of shape and ain't making it. You know what I mean? I don't know if how many of you have watched and can remember Waiting to Exhale.
I can't remember that.
We definitely do. Talk about it. But there was a scene with Layla Rashawn, and she was getting ready to get into a little bit of action with a guy, a plus size man. And as he was going through his antics in the bedroom and stuff like that, she was going through her head and she was saying she really was really hoping that he wouldn't touch her and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I get the impression that that's how it goes for a lot of people when it comes to big guys. But because men are such perverts, I be a little thirsty and things like that. Man, be like, shoot. Okay, wait, look like you can work with it. You know what I mean? That's how men tend to get down. So women have it easier in terms of being able to attract sex. Men not so much. Women with no butt got the second hardest, but that's only here in the Caribbean.
I mean,
men look like that. Well, although that seems to be changing. That seems to be changing. I saw a video today. I saw a video today with a guy, a clearly very Caucasian guy, commenting about a woman on a woman and as she was getting ready to go out,
Oh yeah,
she
yeah,
had
yeah.
a very nice protrusion.
Body fillet.
Yeah, yeah. He was very impressed by that. So.
Booty meat, man. The booty meat.
Yeah, Kevin, the BBLs, man. The girls headed down to the dorm right to get some black market BBLs.
What does BBL stand for? Forgive me, but
Brazilian butt lift.
Ah.
There was a video a couple months ago with a whole set of women in the airport in wheelchairs coming back from getting their operations done. So it is a thing. It is something that you can fix. And we got my Critchlow here sorting out the business. Right here, that's the Barbadian butt lift, the different BBL. We are saying, so if big girls get the most forward, what's with the fat shaming movement then? They don't get the most forward. As a matter of fact, let me be clear. Let me do a little bit of clarification. It's not a case of that big girls get forward, but they don't get the forward from the men that they want to get the forward from. Shout out the Poor Man Podcast. Poor Man Podcast asks the question: do you ever see a big girl getting out of a limo? Because the men that falling on that level, the men that moving on that level, generally tend to want, slim, fit, and trim women on their arms. And that is the frustrating part for the big girls. Again, you can get one of them men on that level, that balling, to come afford them like laundry and keep it rolling. But when it's time to go out, nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. So then the big girl is left frustrated because it's like, well, yeah, I could get the pick of all these other normal guys, but you don't really want them. I want the 20% guy. We talk about it all the time on the show, the 80s and the 80%. 20% of the women, 20% of the men getting access to 100% of the women. The other 80% of men floundering.
Mm-hmm.
And the big girls have access to that 80% of men too, but they don't want that. The big girls want the same 20% of men that all the same chicks want. And that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really that they're being discriminated against, but this way it is. We got a video there. We ready to run this video?
Yeah, we here, man. We here.
Let me run this video.
All right, we going into it now.
Go out in New York City in lingerie, black lipstick, in 60-degree weather.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. What was I saying? Yesterday, I went to dinner with my friends, and I enter the restaurant, and I'm waiting for my table, and a man is taking pictures of me. I'm just standing there, and he has his phone pointed at me from the side, taking pictures of me as I'm standing. Thin people will never understand what it's like for your existence to be a joke. Men who are rude to fat women or traditionally unattractive women. Let me explain. As a fat woman, a lot of time, guys will come up to my friends and I and will flirt with my thinner friends. And that's fine. But the way that they interact with me tells me every single thing I need to know about them. If they acknowledge my presence, say hello, whatever, chill. But so many times, they won't even look me in the eye. They will talk to my friends and pretend like I'm not there. And that immediately tells me that that person doesn't respect me. So men who don't respect women, they don't find fuckable, they don't respect women. Like straight up, they do not respect women. Because if they don't respect a woman they're not attracted to, then they're just trying to be kind to you because they want to get into your pants. If you have a fat friend and she gets bad vibes from a guy, listen to her, she is right.
Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the Senate podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything coming from us. You could dislike as well. Bring your thoughts and not feelings, and let me get into it. No, I won't be clear. I won't be clear on something because it wasn't said. No, I edit videos, so I know that even though we saw her walking around in lingerie, and then the next scene is her talking about pictures being taken, it is implied that that was the same time period. Is there any confirmation that that was so, that you know, that was the response of people taking pictures of her, or people are
I
saying,
don't know if it was the same day or whatever, or if it was some other time that she was talking about.
right? Because I know people are mean. People would do stupid things like that, like take pictures of a morbidly obese person just to say, "Wow, I've never seen something like that." You know what I mean? So if I don't want to comment on that part of the video, because if it is in fact, as Rihanna said, she walking out in lingerie and the people taking pictures, you walking out in lingerie. So shoot, if you slim, if Rihanna walk out in lingerie in town, people can take pictures of her. So I mean, I don't really want to get into that. I want to get into the second half of the video. But go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, Rihanna asked a question about why she walking about in lingerie.
Oh,
thank you, Rihanna,
Oh.
for providing me with a nice segue into the next part of this thing. When we talk about fat shaming and all that, right? You know why she's walking around in lingerie? Because she is daring you and others to say something about it.
To push a button. To really test the pulse.
Say something
to test,
about it.
To see what people vote.
Yeah. A lady passed and she said, "Oh, you look so nice," or whatever. And she was cool with that. But if somebody has said, "My sweet girl, well, you look so, was this year you got on?" It would have been a hue and cry on TikTok. As a matter of fact, if you want proof of that, fact, somebody took pictures of her. We don't know whether they took pictures of her in the same getup or not. And she came on TikTok to complain and say that people ignored her, or what a man was taking pictures of her in the restaurant or whatever. Right? Then she went on to say that other men came to a group of them, spoke to her friends, and they speak to her. Right? So imagine the man that would have dared to have opened his mouth and say, "You could really put on some clothes." Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be very clear on something. I do not care what size you are. If you have on lingerie and you walking on the street and going to a restaurant, a man is going to do one of two things. He's either A, going to approach you because he's trying to hit, or B, he's going to ignore you because you have on lingerie.
Point blank. Yeah. But the thing here is that she wears lingerie. No.
I don't agree, Derek. She wearing lingerie and dressing lowly because she wants to scream confidence. No, Erica. I can read the rest of your comment because, you know, she wants to convince herself and that she is hot sexy by wearing lingerie in public. Lingerie, first things first, right? You know what? Let's get it. How we get wearing about lingerie on the people's streets, though? And this ain't got nothing to do with big shoot. Rihanna. I don't know if people don't know Rihanna or whatever, but Rihanna takes very good care of her body. She's in great shape. If Rihanna go about the place walking about town, the only reason I can say something to her is because I know Rihanna, she like a little sister. I can say, Rihanna, but you can really put on some clothes here, though. I don't want how are we normalizing? You want to feel confident. So if I want to feel confident, I gotta walk out in a speedo and a banana hammock. The other day, Rihanna sat on a war day, so she had on a brassiere for a week. Right? And they just said, "Oh Lord, she put on brassieres." People all around the world said she could really put on a brassiere. But she trying to scream confidence. No, let us stop excusing bad behavior. Because if you put on lingerie in the street, regardless of your size, the same way we wear thongs on Kadooment Day. I don't know what that's in reference to. That's in reference to what?
Yeah, but
that's Kadooment Day. It Kadooment Day. Abby, I don't know what your size is or anything. I don't know anything about you, right? Go and wear lingerie in town tomorrow. When you go about your day tomorrow, wear lingerie. I don't know if you ever partook in Kadooment Day. You've partied or anything like that. You've had on like the bikinis and the feather and everything like that. But tomorrow, you want to feel confident? Go and put on. Shoot, Rihanna, you want to feel confident? Go and put on lingerie and get in town. What? If a man wanted to feel confident, decided he getting it on a speedo with his penis bulging. You think they can be the cry about that? You think anybody can say, you look good?
Shoot. Confident.
Shoot. Imagine if the man is a obese man. So no, I disagree with y'all, respectfully. No, it's not the same as Kadooment Day. No, wearing lingerie does not make you, if you have to wear lingerie to go in public to feel confident, there's a deeper issue that you have to address. Seek therapy. What you wearing lingerie in place? Cheese on bread, man. You rather buy lingerie and walk out in town. I get mad fun out, whether you big, small, indifferent, whatever, get unwanted approaches and this and that and the next, than to pay for a therapist and say, here, right? I don't feel confident in myself. I have a level of insecurity and a self-deprecation. What are we doing, yo? Are we doing this thing where because let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. I promise you, if a good-looking woman to wear lingerie and get away town, she can get man whistling and cat calling, which is reprehensible. Or B, Meg be like, sweetheart, but cover yourself, though. You look like a night walker.
And guess what? She's going to comment on both.
So it's a setup.
Exactly. So hold tight, Neil. Hold tight.
Go ahead. Sorry, brother.
A tag in one day. Let me run down next one because we got this one here now. Because I see
okay, I got it.
When my Aston calls it the Lizzo effect, and this is exactly what we're talking about here now. So give me a run of that.
Well, hold this here then. She on screen. She playing.
There's foodies and then there's food whores, and I am the latter.
Right. She is the fatter. She is the latter. Right. Songs were not always acceptable. Kadooment Day. At some point, someone was asking, "What are we doing?" We are talking about Kadooment Day, Abby. Abby, we are talking about a day. We're not talking about normalizing thong wearing on the streets daily. If we talk about lingerie on Kadooment Day, that is perfectly fine. Because damn near they're pretty much wearing lingerie anyhow and is acceptable. I have no problem with it. I literally do not have a problem with anybody wearing lingerie on Kadooment Day. Let it enjoy themselves. So Kadooment Day was about masquerade. We talk about daily life. I don't know. We're not trying to normalize wearing thongs on a daily basis. Yeah? Shoot. Derek, you sent a picture the other day. It was you? Somebody sent a picture the other day of a woman wearing the jeans with the crotch cut out. And you could see all of her vagina. It was you? I can't remember where it was.
It
really does. But it was in a group chat, right? And I'm saying, what are we doing, yo? We want to push the envelope to the point where what? Because at some point, we got to think about moral decency and everything like that. People, on Tuesday, we were taught, we delving a bit about it, about transgender. And I know a big shout from a lot of parents is that I don't want my child to be seeing a man dressed in drag or a woman dressed as a man and having to deal with that. Right? That aside, imagine I got a child. Me and Derek got children. A woman walking down the street in a thong. Big, small, good looking, don't matter. Woman walking out in a thong buying groceries. What we doing? What we doing? The reason why we have clothes is for a reason. We wear clothes for a reason. So saying that, you know, at one point in time, Kadooment Day wouldn't allow us to wear thongs don't make sense because that is Kadooment Day. That is one day of the year. This woman is trying to push boundaries to say you can wear lingerie any day of the week and go about your normal everyday business and it be something. Abby, as I tell you, gonna walk out in lingerie tomorrow. Gonna walk out in a thong tomorrow in your daily commute, in your daily activity and see what I get you.
Yeah, it's all in an attempt to strike out controversy because she knows going out what is going to happen when she goes out in an outfit like that. She knows there's going to be a response. She's banking on a response.
An extreme response too, you know. An extreme response.
I don't even know if she wants an extreme response. She just wants a response. No. Because the man took pictures and that was a problem.
Right, but she wants a response. Let's be clear. She wants a response. But what I'm saying, when you wear provocative clothing like that, I mean, to the level of lingerie or underwear out in public, you're going to do grocery shopping, you're going to get a meal or whatever, and that's what you're wearing. you are going to elicit extreme reactions. I am walking up to a woman and just saying, hey, so, you know, I was just wondering, you know, how much, if I approach a woman that go on lingerie, it will be because of her outfit. It will not because of anything else. I just saying.
Which is funny because in terms of this whole body positivity movement and all that, you're essentially saying, well, yeah, I want people to be conscious or be mindful of, conscious of, aware of that I am more than just my body, but then you go in lingerie and flaunt your body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little weird for me. Just saying. Rihanna said she's looking for attention and then want to go on TikTok about fat shaming. Then goes, yes.
This is
exactly that. Which is what, because Lizzo will post a video like that. Like,
I was just about to say, yeah.
Lizzo will post a video like that, and then we'll come back when people will say, well, look at this. This is why. You know what I mean? And be upset because people in the comments attacking. Right? Or when they're not say attacking, that's a strong word. That's misleading. People say or highlight to her, but this is why. You know what I mean? And she'd be upset about that. Right? This lady, she put on a whole set of lingerie to walk down the street. But then you'd be upset because somebody comments on it. Right? If you, we would have spoken about this in something else. I can't remember what it is. If you go and you big up Mark Moore, play country games, you can get country prizes. Don't be upset when you get country prizes for playing country games. You know what I mean? Every year, and Jennifer could bear me out. Every year, people enter Pickety Crop, Soca Monarch, Bashment Monarch, and every year there's some controversy over the result. Every year, some Calypsonian saying that they get robbed. Every year, people leave paper cussing and CF. If you don't like the people competition, stop over it.
Keep from over it.
Stop over it.
Keep from over it.
So when we come back to be friends from Hooters that want to encourage Hooters now to hire plus size women. Hooters management, if they wanted to hire plus size women, they would have done that centuries ago, but not centuries,
decades ago, yeah.
You know what I mean? They would have done it decades ago. They don't. But now you want to strong arm Hooters into hiring plus size women. You know what I mean? How about start your own thing? How about that? Start your own chain. But no, we want to force people to accept us as we are. Right? That's a new norm. I see I'll be talking about the norm. Right?
Well, okay, you go ahead because I see Abby addressing me, so I want to make sure that
Jamal Slocum had a song a couple of years ago called The New Normal, and that's where it is now. We use strong arm people to seeing your point of view and bullying them to coming around to your way of thinking, to your way of life. And that's where we're coming around to, and that's the implication for men as well in relationships. Mm-hmm. We are moving to the point where we're shaming men, insulting men, guilting men into saying, well, yeah, they got like plus size women. Mm-hmm. They have to like the other word use curvaceous women.
But it's like any other thing, right? Like society is forcing us to pretty much like something. Like you cannot have a counter opinion to something. Right. So let me deal with Abby's comment. I don't want to say that I ignoring anybody, but Neil, you're talking about standards. You're talking about standards, but standards change. At what point it was taboo, provocative to go into on a spaghetti strap and short pants? Correct. But we're talking about Kadooment Day. Do you want to normalize wearing lingerie to Bridgetown on a normal day? Do you want to live in a society where women wear thongs and men wear Speedos, regardless of whatever, into town? I mean, at some point, right? I understand, I take your point, but we have to understand that there is a line. There will always be a line. There is,
There needs to be a line.
I mean, we are creatures that we are not like animals, even though we are animals. We wear clothing for a myriad of reasons that I am sure people understand, right? We conceal our bodies, right? Now, sure, you can argue that they've made us ashamed of it or anything like that, but the point remains is that there's a time and place and a space for everything. Because if we allow lingerie to be worn at the street day to day and thongs, then where does it stop? Can I go and accept an award on stage and wear a Speedo? Can I go and take an award from the president of Barbados in a lingerie and a thong and a bikini? Like, at some point, there is a line and a standard. At the end of the day, standards change. Well, yes, standards change, but there's a standard that always has to be maintained. Until we become a society where we do not feel a type of way about the human body that we could wear any and everything or nothing at all, right?
We left that day back in Adam and Eve.
You are speaking about a line, but how are you defining the line? All right, Abby, I can ask you this point blank. Would you want to live in a world where you can walk around naked and go about your business and shop? Would you want to live in a world where others can walk about naked and shop? And I'm not talking about the sensibilities. I'm not talking about a utopian society where nobody makes comment of a woman's breast and vagina and a man's penis or anything like that. I'm speaking on, if given how human beings are today, would you want to normalize wearing lingerie in public tomorrow? Would you wear lingerie in public tomorrow? Because,
well, the reality is, Neil, as you said, you still got to concern yourself with, because you're speaking from in terms of a comment perspective. But what about harassment?
I am not talking about, actually, Derek, I am speaking about holistically, because let's be honest, people will do people things.
Exactly.
So that's why I say,
right? So I find it interesting that women would complain. Neil, I want you to really, this is what we really coming to right now, right, Neil? Hear me out. We are here right now debating whether women should walk around in next skin to nothing. We as two men, right? The two of us, two men, are fighting for women to wear clothes. And Abby, as a female, is fighting for women to not wear clothes.
The thing is, the thing about it is right there. Here's the joke. Here's the joke, right? Go, you make your point.
But hold on, because then we have a situation where then you see these shirts come out where they say stop harassing we. I think was one of the shirts I saw.
Habibi got a saying on this show, right? I see here, we are normalizing the no bra stance, which is significantly revealing.
No, please. No. We are not. Let me say it up front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is normalizing that no bra thing, because when Rihanna went up the other night morning, 4 morning, whenever it was, to accept her or whatever, I saw a whole set of people talking about, well, if Rihanna ain't wearing a brassiere, I could not wear none either. Ladies, a lot of you do not look like Rihanna. We as men, we ain't encouraging that. I'm speaking for the men here now. I know the men might not want me to, but I'm speaking for the men here now.
Watch me now, brother. Watch me now.
Go ahead, my brother.
Rihanna went and set her award, right? 2 nipples pointing like 2 high beams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So we want to normalize, clothes bare next to nothing or whatever, right? So now you wear your lingerie, Abby. I go on my Speedo. I go on erection, because let's be honest, erections just happening. It don't just happen when you see an attractive woman. Let's be real honest. The male body works that an erection can happen like a cough. No, it's not. But that's but.
No, we're not saying that it's acceptable if you look like Rihanna either. We're not saying that.
We are not saying that. We are not saying that. We're not saying. Anyhow, the point I'm trying to make, Abby. The point I'm trying to make here, right, is that because what's good for the goose is good for the gander, which ties back into what we're talking about now. So you can walk about your lingerie. I walk about my Speedo. But no, I got erection, but there I got erection though.
It's not.
And I in a supermarket line with you and your daughter right there.
Well. Erica says, "Oh, I'll be the Joker's loving Rihanna with her perky silicone breaststroke, but gravity affects the real thing. The girls need back support." Let me be very clear.
Erica, how you know the woman breast going silicone?
Because we ain't getting into that there. Right?
We want to be labelous here. We have no attorneys, no legal team.
Let us say it. Right? Let us say it. Up front. We are not normalizing anybody walking about like that. That is the long and the short of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We are not normalizing that. Right? We are saying there needs to be decency on both sides. Right?
For the society at large.
So, whether everything right and tight with you and your nipples pointing straight ahead, or as I said this here say, your baby's breath like a government work on the 15th. Either way. You want to see that there? Left off for private. Yeah?
Oh, Jesus, man. Aston, boy, Aston.
Yeah?
Yeah, Abby. I let's put it like this. I think no, actually, Rihanna, I'm not letting her push my buttons. Yeah, she hasn't asked the question. I was about to say, Derek. Mm-hmm. Abby, my dear, it appears to be arousing if it is Rihanna does it, but really Leo. Anyhow, Abby, you're doing something here that we refer to on the show as dipsy doodling. What is dipsy doodling? You have gone all around the world. You've not answered the question. You have brought statements to me. You've asked me questions and I've answered them. Yet you have not afforded me the same courtesy. So I'm going to ask you again. Will you wear lingerie into town tomorrow? Do you want to live in a society where we normalize wearing lingerie in town? Anybody could wear anything. I could wear a Speedo. You could wear a lingerie. Shoot. The man that is 5'6", 385 pounds, he could wear a Speedo in town if he wants. Right? The man that got a wood that long like OJ trial, he could wear whatever in town. You understand? Women with perky bubbies, women with whatever, women with different size vaginas, whoever could wear whatever, whenever, however. Do you want to live in that society? Thank you very much for answering, Abby. No, I would not. No, I would not. But that is because I accept social norms, and I would not want to have to defend myself from sexual attack.
But there you go. Good.
So then, why is the plus side woman walking around in lingerie on a day-to-day basis? And I see you, Erica. You say, I agree. So this is Abby's point. I agree, Abby, there's a double standard. So them girls get away with more. We say it here all the time. Double standards exist.
Yeah.
Right? It will change
what it are.
Until it aren't. Right? I'm not saying it is right. I'm not saying it is wrong. But it is what it is. Right? I personally find some plus women attractive. What I don't find attractive about Lizzo is her constantly putting herself out there and feeling that she could wear whatever, do whatever, any type of hoe. And when you speak about it negatively, she wants to call the fat card, the fat shaming card. She went to a basketball game with the crotch out, twerking at the side of a court. If Rihanna had done that, I would have found that reprehensible as well. So let me say here and clear, because I know Derek and I are like a hive mind, right? Is that let me avoid certain things. If Rihanna wants to wear her with she think her breasts look good enough that she don't want to wear a bra, that is up to her. If Lizzo want to walk about like she don't want to wear a bra, and think that's up to her. But you know what? We say it here all the time. The decisions you make have consequences.
Amen.
We know in today's age, as as I am speaking right now, human beings ain't shit. We are not nice to one another. A woman will wear no bra with perky bubbies, and a man will say, yo, I will suck the dirt off of them. A woman that will go as sister brat bubbies, and a woman will say, we don't cover them up, I'll put sand in there, put them in a sling or something. People ain't nice. People are not nice. So why would you choose to put yourself into that? Into that? Shoot, my body ain't where I want to be. I would not wear a banana hammer. I ain't wearing a Speedo in town for people to say, well, man, Kadir. That's all God give you. That's all God give you. God give you no more. You know what I'm saying? So let us be clear on something, yo. I understand. Rihanna look real good. Right? She look real good. But let us not conflate the issue of normalizing bad behavior. Because at the end of the day, Rihanna, I ain't gonna lie, I defended Rihanna and say she is an entertainer. So when you selected her to be a heroine and to come and accept an award, it should have come with
Rihanna things.
Rihanna things. Expect Rihanna things. But let's put it like this. Who's another person? Marsha Cattle. Marsha Cattle is a politician. What if Marsha Cattle was to go and accept a award with her because from what I see, from what I know of Marsha, she is, you know, she's not a bad looking woman. She's very attractive. Suppose she went out there with no bra, her titties out, her nipples out. People are gonna say, well, how this parliamentarian could go up there, and how this representative of the Barbadian government could go up there, because Rihanna could get away with them things because Rihanna's an entertainer. But Rihanna don't push it to Lizzo's standards, because you know that one can come in and tell me, oh, but Lizzo's an entertainer too. But Lizzo's walk out literally with nothing on, with all of her midsection out. And when I say midsection, I mean the hip area, the crotch area, all of that out. And she walking up the places she just wear these clothes is like, but it's a basketball game though. Why?
Well, Neil,
a basketball game. You know. Basketball games where you carry your children, yo. So now I gotta explain sexuality to my child that I carry to watch a basketball game. We come to watch basketball. The most I play tennis, man, is how basketballs work.
So now we discover, Neil, that was good for the goose. Sometimes it's even good for the other goose. Yeah. Double standards abound. Double standards abound, right? And what we find is that we generally tend to have no problem with the double standards that benefit us, but we push back against the ones that don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'll be saying on another point, you guys are suggesting that folks who have illnesses that cause weight gain are essentially exempt from scrutiny, but those people are not invisible, as Leslie are sometimes champions for those people. Well, I mean, I still think though,
that's fine.
If you,
but I do not find that Lizzo encourages people to.
Lizzo book herself here. I don't care what you tell me. Lizzo,
be the best that they can be.
That's personal opinion. I know I don't sound sweet. Yeah,
that's just what it is. You know, Rihanna is saying she's not a champion of nothing but lawlessness. Yeah, some of the things that
fine line.
Are, you know, out there, and as you said, that's up for interpretation. But yeah, with this is we sent it podcast. You're watching. We have 223 subscribers, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing going forward, and what I will say is, we find that in this particular situation, it is what it are. Until it are. Yeah. Everybody has you have to know what's best for you. You have to know what you want for yourself. And go forward with that. You know what I mean? Stop looking at people like Lizzo to be a champion for you.
Oh.
Yeah. You gotta want it for you.
Rihanna.
Yeah. So looking at Rihanna to be a champion for you. You gotta want it for yourself. Yeah. When I get up, I go in the gym, I work out 5 days a week. And I work out for Derek.
Shit.
Yeah. I working out for the boy else. I work out for Derek. So when I go in, I push myself on a daily, weekly basis to lift more, to move more, to do more, to push harder, longer. Because guess what? I want myself, I want me to improve. And if I certain as I've gotten older, I've had to kind of reconcile with you can't eat same things you would like to eat or as frequently as you used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had my principal, Mrs. Jennifer Hoyt, my ex-principal. She would say, "Marsha, you have to gracefully surrender the things of youth," and I've taken that to heart. So a lot of things I kind of cut out, restrict. That's just a matter of maturing and getting older, and you gotta recognize what you gotta do, right? I intend to live very long, and I intend to be still functioning in that very long life that I intend to live.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to do that, I gotta move differently. I gotta eat differently. I gotta exercise differently.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, when we see them two videos there, I don't think either of those two women is encouraging anybody to be the best for themselves. So whether you view her as a champion or not, Lizzo is not faking anything. Well, I don't think Lizzo's faking confidence. I don't even think Lizzo's confidence, sorry. And she ain't trying to convince herself. Yeah. And she knows how she looks, right? So go ahead.
I can chime in here because let's be honest, right? This is following from what you said. Do you know who I follow as a man? I follow Will Smith, which is I know he's but I follow Will Smith from, I'm in film, actor, content creator, etc. I'm not like Will Smith, The Rock, dedication to their craft, right? Sure, I get into lifting weight like The Rock, but he is committed to the point where he carries his gym worldwide with him.
Yep.
There's a guy on social media, his name is Carlos. Was it Carlos D? Oh, there is slipping me, but he is a man too that is very dedicated to self, right? What is Lizzo champion by telling you, by eating a big bowl of food, telling you that she is giving in to the fatter side of herself?
And they're upset when people comment on it.
Because
negatively.
I ain't even getting into that, right? But the point is that you feed yourself, body, mind, and spirit, things on a daily basis. At some point, they will have an effect on you, whether adversely or positively. If you decide, Lizzo say that, look at Lizzo, who is rich, by the way, who has talent, by the way. Well, she has talent, right? She sings, she is talent because she can sing real good. Well, she can sing, right? She has talent. But you, there, comparing yourself to Lizzo, that is rich, has talent, has a fallback. And you saying, well, Lizzo said that, look at Lizzo, are you going with body positivity in Lizzo? But then, in the next couple of years, when you go to the doctor say, well, you got clogged arteries and you blood pressure high and this and that and the next. And to be honest, it is not incumbent on a positive lifestyle. So I understand there are women, as Abby said, there are some women that just can't help but be big. I know there are some men too that can't help, no matter all the diets and all the workout, no matter what it is. I know some of them, they cannot lose weight. But a lot of people are masquerading behind this body positivity and take me as I am mentality, but really just need to get off the ass, put down the food and go and work out. I can tell you because I'm one of them. I need to put down the food and go and work out. I gotta get my back sorted out. I gotta stop eating the milkshakes and the pancakes. But I can get back right though because of look who I follow. I follow Will Smith. I follow The Rock. People that are committed to excellence. People that look to better themselves. Do I believe that I can be big like The Rock? No, hell no. Do you think I can be famous like Will Smith? Oh, hell no. You think I can reach the heights? I mean, shoot. They gotta say, if you shoot for the moon, if you shoot for the star, you can land for the moon though. But we have come to a society where we're looking at Lizzo to be our champion. Shoot, we're looking at anybody to be our champion. When really and truly, it's like shopping. take bits and pieces from around the world, from whoever you see, and you put it in yourself. If Lizzo in a hospital talking about she got hypertension and this and that, and the next thing with choose, don't she next? She gonna be looking for views, likes, and comments, saying pray for me, y'all. So let us be careful, yo. Let us be careful. I know the benefit of a healthy lifestyle is looking good, but don't let me get tied up. She is not a champion for anyone.
That is exactly it, Erica. It is easier to embrace the curves than to work on losing weight. That is really what it is. And you know what's the word for that? Laziness.
Abby follows up and said,
yeah,
yes, I do agree that people use positivity as an excuse for laziness and illness.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you could go to the doctor because what, right? You may have a glandular problem. You may have all types of different issues, right? But there are solutions to everything. Well, don't let me say that, but there are solutions to these things, right? There's a regime for it. And it is about health. We focus on working out. We focus on diet and all this because, I want to look slim, trim, and all I did. When I was younger, I used to go in the gym because I want to look good with my shirt off. I wasn't seeing the results. But as soon as I start focusing on my mental health and said, Neil, the only person you could compete with is yourself. So you're going to go in the mirror. You're going to go in the gym. And you're going to focus. Get your mind off of whatever you're dealing with. Get your move. Get your body up. Get your weight up. Get your exercise going. And when I see results, I doing it for me. I doing it because I want my mental health to be better. And as a result, I looking good with my shirt off. Yeah, your back looking broader. Yeah, your arms looking fuller. Thanks, man. But I ain't getting in gym for that. You understand? So let us be clear about how we use the word champion, because if we say somebody like Lizzo and this woman that going out in lingerie is being a champion for plus size women, how is she benefiting plus size women? How is saying you should love yourself? I agree, but you should want better for yourself.
If you say you love yourself,
you should want better for yourself.
Shoot, I think that's a good place to start right now. We at that kind of time. Ladies and gents, you're watching the Senate Podcast here on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Senate Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, the Senate Podcast 246. Send anything you want us to discuss to senateinsession@gmail.com. Yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's been great being with you guys here again tonight. It's awesome. Please remember, you can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Yeah, Neil and I, we don't make up the rules, but we just make sure you know where they are, right?
Like getting it on with lingerie. We ain't making that.
I expecting people to tell you nothing about it.
Yeah.
Be the best version of you for you. We can see you guys next week again on the live stream. Look up for our short coming tomorrow. Hope you guys have been checking out the shorts and liking them. Like, share, comment, subscribe with those. Share those especially, yeah? Yeah? We'll see you guys again next week.
The contaminated environment. You know two tools about that?
Yeah, Aston, we're doing the Lord work.